How's it going, everybody? It's Yopstick. And if you're seeing this video, right, I just want to say, Santísima Muerte, she might be reaching out to you, right? If you're seeing this video right now, today, right, not for everybody, but if you feel like this is you, she might be reaching out to you, right? Just give me a few moments, check to see what I got to hear, right? So if it's you and you feel like Santísima Muerte is reaching out to you, right? One way that you might notice is that you might be hearing her name a lot, right? Or you might be coming across a lot of TikToks, a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of posts on whatever of Santa Muerte, right? Or an altar or something, right? Or another way is that you're you're seeing a lot of bones or skulls and skeletons, right? I know for me, whenever Santissima first started reaching out to me, right? I used to go to the Botanicas and get the things that I needed from there, and I remember she had her own little wall or like a little area, and they had all her statues up, right? And I remember before I really noticed that they were there, I felt someone, I heard someone call my name and tap my shoulder, right? And like I kind of like heard the name in my head, but I literally felt the tap on my shoulder. And I looked, and then I seen, boom, she's there, right? And that's how I noticed she was reaching out to me, right? And maybe you're having similar experiences, maybe you're not. But if you do feel like this is you, a few things you need to know before you make this decision, right? Is that devotion to La Santa Muerte, it's a lifelong commitment. This practice, this cult, this cult it's a lifelong commitment from the moment you say yes to the moment you die, because we're all gonna die, right? The point of that is we're all gonna die, and we devote our life to death so that when she comes for us, we not only can we have a better life, but can we have move on to the next stages of our afterlife, right? And like, if you believe she's gonna take you to heaven, or what you believe she might take you to heaven or whatever, here or there, you know what I mean? She comes for us and helps us to move on to our next stage in our afterlife, right? But that's one thing we have to really keep in mind, and especially if you have trouble making commitments, you know what I mean, is that it's a lifelong commitment, and when you come to her and you leave her, it's disrespectful to her, and it hurts her, it hurts her, and it makes her sad, but it's she's not gonna like make your life bad or hurt you or do anything ugly to you like that, right? You might have a few minor inconveniences, but that might be the most, but if you have commitment issues, it might be best to just stay away. And another thing is, keep your promises to her, man. Keep your promises, because a lot of times when we're doing workings with her, we ask her to do something, and we make a promise to do her something for her in return. And if you don't, you're gonna feel disconnected from her. It's like when you're praying to God and you're in sin, you feel disconnected from God. Well, when you're praying to Santa Muerte and you make a promise to her and you break your promise, you feel disconnected from her. And it's not that she leaves you, but it's that you're not in tune with her no more. You're not on the same frequency as she is no more. You know what I mean? And you got to get yourself back in right standing with her. And a lot of times, you come to her, apologize, make it right, you make it right by fulfilling the promise you made. and you know, you move on, and you don't constantly break promises with her, because she's gonna be like, well, that's the type of person you are, and she might eventually wash her hands with you. You know what I mean? She might wash her hands with you. Like, all right, but the most important thing that I want to say about this, above all else, do your own research. Do your own research, because at the end of the day, we make our own decisions. We do our own thinking to make our own decisions. Do your own research. Get as much information out of it as you can find. Look at as many YouTube videos, TikTok videos, Reddit and X posts, and anything you can find that gives you information. Read as many books as you can to get as much information about her as you can to make the most educated decision you can. Because a lot of people say Santissima is evil, but us as devotees know that couldn't be farthest from the truth. She's a loving protector, healer, and a mother above all else. She loves us. We're each her children, us as devotees, and she's gonna protect us. But this life that we choose to live does come with responsibilities, and if you are not ready for them, you get caught up in your everyday life, and you're not ready for the responsibilities, or you fall behind and you forget, you're gonna feel disconnected, and you're gonna feel like, why don't I feel your presence, and why don't I feel like you're answering me? It's because you made a mistake and you gotta correct it. But it's not all bad, but it's not all good. You know what I mean? And the thing is just like anything good in life, it requires some action, and it requires us doing something. You know what I mean? And Santissima, she loves us, man, but she wants us to show us how much we love her too. She's a lady at the end of the day. She likes attention, and she likes to be adored, right? Adored. And us as devotees, that's our job to do that for her, man. So I just wanted to give y'all some encouragement. I wanted to, if you feel like Santissima is reaching out to y'all, do your research, man. Look into it. Before you jump into this lifestyle, get as much information as you can, because while it does require us some work on our end, it will give us our best life possible. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for watching this. Y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good night, depending on when y'all are watching this. See y'all on the next one, man.